So this is going to be a very vulnerable share. As you all know, because you've been like following my glow up journey and my glow up plans, I went on an impromptu date well, I thought it was a date, but an impromptu outing, I guess, last Friday. And I had kind of wondered why the gentleman went ghost. And when I was talking to a relative, a friend of mine yesterday, I revealed to her that she was very surprised to find out, rather, not revealed, because like, you know, most people who know me know, but that I do not have a license. I have never owned a car, and I don't drive. And so when I found out when she found out, she was really like surprised and kind of like disappointed and just really confused. And so I started to ask some other people, some who are from other areas and some who are native, of course, to Florida, about what a big deal that was. And you know, the responses they varied, but it made me kind of think about the conversation that I had with the gentleman on Friday. And of all things that we discussed, and we discussed everything. Like I said, he was a non-black gentleman. He was a white male. We discussed a lot. We discussed Malcolm X and Tupac, because he's from the Bay Area. We discussed, you know, racism and the Colin Kaepernick protest, and none of those other topics brought such kind of confusion like when I shared with him I didn't have a license. And you know, he was like, well, that's like a lot of New Yorkers, they don't have, you know, cars, they don't have licenses. But he was just like, you know, that's kind of odd, no? And I was like, nah, I don't think of it as being odd. Definitely in Miami, it has been more of a conversation piece than any place I've ever lived, Atlanta included, excuse me. But I'm on the trolley right now. But harking back to that conversation, I was wondering, do you think that it's necessary to, if you're wanting a hypergamous relationship and aspiring to fulfill or live in a hypergamous influence lifestyle, is a car 100%, you know, necessary? I would love to hear your thoughts on this, your weigh-ins from the glow up community. Is having a car or a vehicle, a nice vehicle, really a part of the ultimate glow up? It did make me think about what I'm wanting, because he does drive a very nice car, and I'm like, yeah, I would love to be able to push that ride. I would love to be able to have a matching ride. But just kind of wondering, is that a part of the glow up? So it did make me think. I also shared it with my children, because of all the years that they've known me, they've never really known me to say, hey, I want to get a car. But is that a part of the glow up?